Yo guys, what is up? And good morning. It's your boy here, Chandler Trades, and this is day 2 of my trading series. This is the recap edition. If you guys want to watch me live trade what I'm about to go over right now, you can watch that on the previous video. But let's get right into it. And this is how I made $1,325 this morning. I pretty much made back what I lost yesterday. It kind of sucks. That's my fault for taking 2 losses back to back. I should have just took the first loss and got off, or simply I shouldn't have traded. But I'm not mad at my trades I took yesterday, honestly. It is what it is, and all I can do is get better. And this is what these videos are for me to go back, watch what I did wrong, and learn from it. I'm not on here showing you guys how to trade. Even though I do know how to trade, I've been doing this for almost 2 years now. I'm not coming on here giving you guys financial advice. I just want these for my journaling purposes so I can go back and watch where I did good and where I messed up at and remember. Because my memory is terrible, so this helps me out a lot on kind of going over everything. So yeah, we smacked this trade this morning. Boom. And let's go through the thought process behind everything. So, going into market open this morning, we have this bearish SMT. ES made the lower low. ES NQ making the higher low. Out of this 4-hour bearish gap, high time frame to me will always win. But what you got to keep in mind, NQ did inverse this 4-hour, even though ES did not. And even having that bearish gap, and having the bearish SMT, that's when like lows, shorts kind of started to make sense. I was like, all right, we got a high time frame bearish SMT. We started to move down pretty hard, selling off this morning after market opened. Let's just talk about it on why I ended up taking long instead of marrying my bias. So, so we ended up just selling off pretty hard. I wanted to target this 30-minute gap on NQ right here. So I wanted to take a shorts down to this gap right here is London low. So right here would have made sense as TP, but we sold off pretty extremely hard this morning with Trump speaking at 9 a.m. and just the way the volatility comes in when Trump is speaking. So coming down and taking out all my liquidity, I was like, all right, shorts aren't looking good anymore. Maybe we'll come down here, sweep this, and be able to get longs back up to this LR up here. We got data highs. We got New York session opening high. So we had a lot of highs that weren't swept up here. We had all this LR in this Asia. I'm at this London move down. So with that being said, the minute we sold off, completely took out all my liquidity, I was like, fuck, we're probably just going to continue it lower. Maybe I'll wait for a 15-minute new condition and take shorts. That's why it's good to wait for new conditions to form. This 5-minute formed. I low-key didn't really want to short out of here because of all this LR right here. It made sense for me to wait for this inverse after we got this high time frame SMT, NQ failing to sweep previous day low, and then ES coming down here and sweeping that previous day low. So we had that SMT. NQ ended up opening up a 3-minute inverse, which was the only inverse in this whole leg. If there was a 5-minute, I would have waited for the 5-minute inverse. I did go break even the minute we did come up here and tap into this 5-minute inverse. I did go break even here. Almost got stomped out. Grateful that I didn't. But yeah, so I waited for the 3-minute inverse. What a beautiful inverse, by the way. I really like to enter off these very clean 1-candle inverses. Those are my favorite ones to enter off of. It gives me more clear confirmation and just to feel better about the trade instead of like taking a 3-candle inverse. I like the 1-minute candle inverses are just, to die for. I meant not 1 minute, but the 1-candle inverses are great. We did have a 1-minute inverse, but that's not really what I'm looking at. I really like to wait for the most highest time frame inverse, no more than a 5-minute, just because you're going to be risking a lot more. So this 3-minute inverse here was confirmation to go long for me with this high time frame bullish SMT. I really didn't care about this bearish SMT anymore. We had data highs. We had New York session opening high, a bunch of LR. So we had a whole narrative up top. And the minute we got this 3-minute inverse with a very nice displacement, I entered right off that 3-minute inverse. Boom. And yeah, that shit pretty much no drawdown all the way up to my TP, which is data highs. Like I said, this major high up here, key high. So yeah, even though, you know, we could be greedy and be like, oh, we're going to target stuff like this, it's really not worth it. That's how I used to trade. Thank God, you know, I watched PB trading series and it helped me out just a lot more with like not taking such RR trades, just going for what is obvious and kind of blocking out all the other noise around that. So today was a pretty damn good trading day. Hopefully we don't get fucking smacked by NQ like we did yesterday. Here's the P&L for today, and here's my Lucid dashboard. Just so I can show you guys I'm not over trading. So we're max 2 trades a day. Yesterday our 2 trades we lost $1,365. Today 1 trade we made that pretty much back. So if we can cut our losses down, we'd be doing really good. We did have a talk with Tom, which is one of my good trading buddies, and you know he really did help me out. And it is good to have trading friends, and I'm the one who was able to go out there and make trading friends. Not that, you know, even though I can do this by myself, it is a lot better to find people that are trying to reach and conquer the same goals as you. It makes things more real and possible when you have other people that are motivated and determined to do the same thing you are. You feel less delusional. But yeah, news today we had Trump speaking at 9, so with the high impact news, of course, you know, 9 p.m. Oh, Trump speaks at 9 p.m. Yo, low key, I thought that shit said 9 a.m. That's me being a retarded trader. But with that being said, boom, 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 we absolutely cooked today. Yeah, there was a lot of volatility in the market today, and we were not letting that shit walk away from us. We were capitalizing off these moves like today. So yeah, that's a breakdown of my thought process through this trade. I hope this wasn't too fast, and if it was, I am sorry. I don't want to sit here and when I rewatch these videos for myself, I know that I can comprehend everything I'm saying. I really hope you guys have enough trading experience to do the same. If you guys do not, go to PB Trading, his YouTube channel, watch his PB Trading series, and then come back to here if you guys want to see me live trade his strategy. And pretty much break everything down. You know, this was a textbook trade today. It really can't get no better than this, having 0 drawdown at all, which is so nice. We had this little tiny tick of drawdown, but, you know, having patience and discipline pays off, and you catch shit like this. So yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope this was somewhat informal. Hopefully you can understand my thought process through this. Hopefully, if you guys do not, hopefully I do when I go back and rewatch this. So thank you guys for tuning in if you guys did, and I will see you guys tomorrow in day 3. Peace out.